We're doing it! What's going on, everybody? Saturday edition, CUMIA'S CUCKS. It's me, the Mud Shark, the Sniper, the Z-Man, coming live and direct from Tampa, Florida. How's it going? How you feeling? How's your Saturday? Bill from Jersey will be your moderator today, so if you guys want to get out of hand, he will go and block your ass. Rest in peace, Cumia. Hi, Spencer K. Hi, Mud Sharks Unite. Hi, ACS Shop. Phil. Detroit by Dark. Welcome. Brutal. Ted E. Tommy McNulty. James. Jesse James. You're all here. All the winners are here. Hit that like button. Let's win. Let's win. Finally doing a show. We're Stuttering John's not going up against me. Thank God. Kumley will outlive you easily. Wow, Sonic Rat's mean. Some of you guys were not happy. Some of you guys were not happy with the thumbnail today. One guy was livid. Livid. G-Rob's here. Welcome. Take your shoes off. But yeah, one guy was, let me give him a shout out on Twitter because he was none too pleased that I said, rest in peace, Anthony Cumia. Like he was pissed. What's his name? I got to pull it up. One guy says, upstate refugee, you're a really sad human being, Chad. Wow. There's a credit card joke there. That's good. Those are getting funnier. God, what was his name? Oh, Kenneth Pogue. He wrote, really, Chad Zumock? Question mark. Rest in peace stream about Cumia? What the fuck, dude? John already wished death upon him. I'm done. Fuck you, Chad. I'm like, okay, guess you guys don't like jokes. Guess you guys don't like jokes when it comes to Cumia. I apologize. How come you're not at Skankfest? I was not invited, and I refuse to audition. They all know me. Christine, Rebecca Trent, Jay, Louis Gomez, they all know me. They know they know what the Mud Shark's all about. They're well aware. They pay attention to the podcast wars of 2023. I've been on the bonfire. They know who I am. I'm right here. You want me at your festival? You ask me. I'm not auditioning. I'm not sending in a tape. Fuck that. Fuck that. So I can hang out with Justin Silver. And what was the one guy who was on Chrissy Mayer show? Mike Epps or Mike something. He's a funny guy. I forgot his name. Hit that, what chapter of the clan will be handling Cumia's wake? Cumia would never make an off-color joke unless the color is white. Wow, Dirty Dalish. Welcome. Mike Figs. Yeah, you're right. Mike Figs. I like Mike Figs. He's a funny guy. Well, today's Cumia's Cucks. We had a good week of shows. Thanks to everyone that went ahead and picked up my brand new hot sauce with Silk City Hot Sauce The reviews are in. Best one yet. Best one. There it is. Boom. Mud Shark Mania, baby. Cool bottle, cool design. Not too hot. Got that touch of, like I said, it's all fresh. In fact, I will quote Jeff Levine. He says, it's the farmest, freshest, homegrown shit I've ever made. No fillers, no chemicals, all natural shit. Do you like hot sauce like I do? Not pretending to like hot sauce like Ray. Like, I love hot sauce. In fact, if I didn't do any of this, I'd be a hot sauce connoisseur. I would go to hot sauce. I'd open up a hot sauce shop. Go to silkcityhotsauce.com. Use promo code Zumock or Shark. If you don't know how to spell Zumock or don't want to learn how to spell it, use Shark. You know how to spell Shark for 15% off your order. And thank me later. Thank me later. How's the chat doing? We good in the chat? Anybody getting out of hand? Anybody get bounced? Spencer K, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He likes me. He likes me. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. I thought it was squashed. That was my commercial. Buy Chad Sauce. Rest in peace, Cumia. That's the whole commercial, everybody. So Anthony's, what's going to happen, guys? What's going to happen with Compound Media? How long will Anthony be out for? They're already frustrated with his move to South Carolina, him missing shows, him going out with Gavin, getting hammered, and just missing the next day because he's hungover. Who runs it now? I mean, E-Rock's not there. He's never there. You know? Bill Schultz? Gino? Who's going to be in the afternoon? Is Chrissy Mayer going to fill in again and everyone's going to be mad? Hey, Alana Bader, how are you? Friend from college. She's watching over on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, come over to YouTube. It's a better hang. There's a good chat going on. And it's fun. Oh, yeah, and we're also on Twitter. We're broadcasting on Twitter, but those aren't the cool places. YouTube is. That's where everyone's hanging. My friend Alana's probably like, what the hell are you talking about? Don't worry about it. There's so many people in my life that they have no clue what this Dabbleverse is. They don't know what it is. They don't understand it. I don't even understand it. They don't know who Carl is. They don't know Chrissy. They don't know any of these people. And they shouldn't. They shouldn't. They're living a good life. Keep living that good life. I wish I didn't know any of these people. I really do. I wish I didn't know any of them. So, anyways, questions are out there. We don't know what's going on. Is it a work? Is Anthony working people? I don't know. Does he want attention? Probably. They all do. But we got to get back to these shows, man. We got to get back to these. You know, what's Chrissy Mayer going to do? This is from a year ago. I found this. It's pretty interesting. I mean, Chrissy Mayer, with all due respect, Chrissy, if you're watching, Frank, I guess your buzz. Did Frank take your last name, by the way? I bet he did. I bet Frank took your last name. Let's just face it. She doesn't really bring it to the table, man. I just got a text message from a big-time comic. I'm not going to name the name because you quit name dropping. Chrissy Mayer is an Alabama 3. Ouch. Ouch, Phil. It's hilarious.
Happens. They get chastised by the fat community for losing weight. They see that as fat shaming. When they come out and go, I'm so happy I lost weight, I feel better, I do. Fat people go, oh, you're fat shaming now. No, she decided to not be fat.
Yeah, and these Fatfluencers, if they start losing a little bit of weight, their fans get really upset.
Is that a word?
Why are you talking about people's weight, Chrissy? You're not skinny by any means. Like, you shouldn't be talking about. Did Bill give some memberships? Bill, did you? Dominic Sin says we need me on Tim Dillon. Yeah, I know Tim. Tell Tim to have me on. Did Bill give some memberships? Because I saw thank you. I want to give proper. I can't see the gifted memberships on my end. I don't know what the hell is going on. So
I just made it up.
Fatfluencer?
A fatfluencer.
Good. Like it.
And then a thinfluencer would be
Thinfluencer works.
old school model.
That's pretty good. Well, good for her. Me and Opie did a commercial. You find that one? Oh my God. It was for CBS Radio, Infinity Broadcasting, one of them.
Carl
And
Eimholt.
the whole gist of the commercial was a fat joke with a fat girl.
Carl Eimholt. You
They
put
get
those two guys together
chastised.
and you make the biggest dork on the internet. You combine Carl from Rochester and Aaron Eimholt, you got the biggest dork on the internet. Oh my God. We got to get to all this. I got so much shit to talk about. I got to talk about Carl. Carl was none too pleased, was not happy that I was on the BS show the other day. Somebody said he was bitching about it in the chat that I came on the BS show. Because in Carl's mind, he thinks he's running all of this. He really does. He has a huge inflated ego. He really thinks he's like the mayor of the Dabbleverse. He's the guy in charge. He's the one who picks the targets, and he's the guy running shit. And I think it's hilarious. And then in his mind, he wants me to go away. Like he had said, I'm not covering Chad anymore, even though I counted today. I went to the WATP page, and he's done that I could count with my name in the title for clickbait. 29 videos with my name in there. 29 videos on his YouTube page with my name in there for clickbait. So now he's just like, Steel Toe, I'm gone. I'm out of the Chad business. I'm moving on. We're moving on. So he's purposely not going out of his way to talk about me now, because he thinks in his mind, if Carl quits talking about me, I go away completely, because that's how much influence he has. Carl thinks he really is running shit. But Carl, you don't do 29 videos on somebody and then go away. No, bitch. It's on. You naturally do not like me, and I'm fine with that. You hate the impression that I have. When I did it in front of you, you just looked uncomfortable. When I was talking, I was like, oh my God, I hope Anthony's okay. What can I do? Can I suck his dick? I hope he's all right. Please, Anthony, be all right. Please, I love you. Oh, it is my life. I took October. Oh my God. Yeah, Stevenson, there, he's a member. Yeah, if you guys want memberships, open up your membership tab. We're at the end of the month. Go where the 3 dots are and enable it. Accept gifted memberships. It's the Tampa Papers all over again. Yes, I pulled that up actually because if you guys don't remember, I think Cardiff, the Potato, they had a summit where they brought in Carl, they brought in Steel Toe. They put in that one guy in the wheelchair that I still don't know his name and refuse to know his name. Who else was there? There was somebody else there. Well, they call it the Tampa Papers. They built it up like it was some big thing, and it was a failure. The idea was they weren't going to talk about me, all of them, all the major players in the game, and for 2 weeks, and then I would slowly disappear into obscurity. But it didn't. It was a disaster. It was a failure. You need a Carl puppet to go with that impression. That's not a bad idea. If I can commission somebody to make me a Carl puppet, I will pay you. Is there any puppeteers in here? Is there any puppet designers? I would like a Carl puppet. And then I'll go hang out with I'll hang out with the Potatoes and the Corn Diffs and the The orange guy. I'll make my Carl puppet. That'll be my show now, the Carl puppet. I also want a Ray puppet. I'll do a Ray and Carl show full time. I just need a puppeteer. I need a guy. I'll just work on the I'll work on my puppet skills. I'll go online, YouTube tutorials on how to. Jesse James says the Carl impression is the MVP of the podcast wars of 2023. Thank you. Thank you. I do impressions of people that no one knows. I do impressions of people that can't make me money. You know? Why can't I nail like a Donald Trump impression and just get brought on Saturday Night Live? G-Rob says the Tampa Papers were so cringe it made them look bad. That was the worst bit. I don't know. The Tampa Papers or Ray cooking a steak was the worst content of the podcast wars of 2023. The two of the worst content and coverage was Ray not being able to cook a steak and then cooking the steak, and the Tampa Papers. Bombs. Complete bombs. Hit that like button, everybody. We got a hype train today. We got a hype train coming. Those are lit eyes again, Chad. Okay, fair enough. Aaron Emholt puppet would get April there more the real thing. Shuli on Friday was pretty bad. I didn't watch Friday. Shuli. Oh, my God. So let's watch a little bit more of this.
By the fat community for losing weight. They see that as fat shaming. When they come out and go, I'm so happy I lost weight. I feel better. I do that. Fat people go, oh, you're fat shaming now. No, she decided to not be fat.
Yeah, and these fatfluencers, if they start losing a little bit of weight, their fans get really upset.
Is that a word?
I just made it up.
Fatfluencer?
A fatfluencer.
Like it.
And then a thinfluencer would be.
Thinfluencer work.
She really brings nothing to the table.
Well, good for her. Me and Opie did a commercial.
I want to see this Opie commercial.
Find that one? Oh, my God. It was for CBS Radio, Infinity Broadcasting, one of them. And the whole gist of the commercial was a fat joke with a fat girl. And we had a fat model with us. And I felt bad because we had to address how fat she was. But again, she had a very pretty face. Here it is. Oh my God, this is so old.
So what do you think?
Oh my God.
Does this dress make me look a little fat?
No, definitely not. It's a huge ass that makes you look fat.
That's pretty funny.
What?
Opie and Anthony.
Huh. Wow, where was that commercial played?
Meanwhile, let me remind everyone, Chrissy has no concept of the history of O&A. Like, she's attached her name to Anthony Cumia and Compound. She didn't listen to O&A. She knew nothing about it. And she has no knowledge of anything.
Whatever markets we were in. Yeah, Philly, Washington, New York, Boston. Yeah, that was the old days. We did a few commercials.
Stella.
We did one with Jim Norton for Sirius, if you could find that one. And there's a bunch of outtakes. And it's so fucking funny because I couldn't stop laughing at Jimmy. It was so fucking
I just
funny.
got a text message.
Which one was that? They set up something that wasn't even an XM studio. And they're like, yeah, just make like you're doing radio. And Jimmy will come in the door and
XX, not a text. It's a Venmo. Thank you very much to Steve C. Venmo'd me $10. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Or something. Oh my God, you find it?
Yes, and we also have some outtakes, but first, here's the XM commercial.
Hair, Anthony.
With cute Jimmy pants.
Shoes.
From here to here, Anthony. A lovely pair. Yeah, I know, but this doesn't play on the radio.
Hey, idiots.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
He's like Kramer right
you
now.
want now. You're on XM, remember?
She had a monster set of
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Shock jocks.
Uncut on XM, the perfect holiday gift.
Yeah. Right up until they get back.
I guess we're gonna go right into the outtakes too.
Yeah, we didn't get it in one take.
a lovely pair of pants.
No.
Shoes. From here to here, a lovely pair.
Yeah, this doesn't play on the radio.
I was so skinny.
From here to here, Anthony, a lovely
Jimmy.
pair, you know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'll answer your question before you even give it to me. How about I do that? Douchebag.
Hey, idiots. There's no rules here, remember? This is XM.
Oh, wow. Oh, well.
Don't beat yourself up, it happens.
David Skywalker.
There's no rules here, you silly geese. This is XM.
Silly geese.
Oh, good point.
Good fucking point.
What's the matter with you guys? Right there, stop. Should I go there or should I stop there?
I'm actually watching this for real. Like I'm like totally watching this like you guys are like because I haven't seen it. Somebody sent it to me, so I should have watched it beforehand. But
You can say whatever you want now. You're on XM satellite radio.
Satellite.
Hey, idiots. You can say whatever you want. You're on... Hey, guys. You can say whatever you want. This is XM satellite radio.
You know, I don't want to upset you, but this is XM satellite radio.
Turkey jerky pen.
Hey, guys, we're on satellite radio.
yeah, today, guys, it's a somber day. Rest in peace, Anthony. We're celebrating his life today. Hit that like button if you can. We're gonna do a hype train. Detroit by Dark, $2 in memoriam. Anthony Cumia. I mean, this is a trip down memory lane. Today, we honor Anthony for his life, his work. Ant will be missed. Rest in peace, Dominic Sin. Not sure it says Jim Norton sucks. No, he doesn't. He's great.
And you can say whatever you want.
Oh my god. Frank the Frown. He was doing all these characters back in the day.
You can say whatever you want. You're on satellite radio.
How do you know?
Because I'm fat like a planet.
Bring these bags of shit and acting lessons.
Oh, shit.
I hear him laughing inside the
It's sad these guys can't get along, right?
Well, shit, a monster set of tits.
Mr. Fabersham, we can't talk about tits. Can't talk about tits.
I don't know how long this
Hit that like button.
Monster set.
Oh,
of
what year was that?
That was 1908.
Why'd you?
It was some of the first talkies, they called it
Why did she go? Aw.
back then.
Why did she go? Aw. What year was that? There was nothing aw about that. Aw, like it was a baby. Aw. Aw. What year was that?
I guess that was 2005,
6 or 7.
6 or 7.
I feel like you guys were in like a good place there.
As far as I was concerned, we were in a good place right up until I got fired. I don't know. I was fucking,
Yeah, the vibe is good there.
making some cake.
Yeah.
making
What's
some
up, Clubfoot
shit, but that's how
Carl?
it looked
Carl.
to everybody. Everyone thought me and Opster were the best of pals. Not so much. Having Jimmy there was good,
Imagine if Opie was like, "Can we do one take where I'm spinning around?"
Brother man, it's XM satellite.
Such
radio,
a
brother
hack.
man. Yes, it is, brother man.
She's such a hack.
Another man.
Another man, brother man. A couple of road sodas.
Ditka 89's in the house.
So we packed some road sodas, brother man. No, that was me, smile and fucking, this is awesome. I love everyone.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Opster.
Aw. I
Aw.
feel like so many of those like gym characters ultimately slid their way into Chip.
Yeah. They each one of them, I think, contributed somehow and some way to be the great Chip Chipperson. But you know.
Well, that was nice. Aw, that was so cute. Block Ditka. I'll let you keep an eye on that. Yeah, no spamming, Ditka. If you spam, you get blocked. That's my only rule. You can say whatever the hell you want. Just don't spam. He always finds a way to bash Opie. He took Anthony out of the attic. Out of the attics, plural. Where are we at on likes, guys? Gina Bombina is not here. She's in charge of likes. So hit that like button. Thank you, Chris. Way to step it up. Way to step it up when Gina's not in the house. So Anthony will be missed. You know, he brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. 55 likes. Let's get to 100. We got yourself a hype train. That's happening. And it's a good one today. It's a good hype train. Gina's over here now. Oh! Jack Burton says, I have 541 likes. That's a lot of likes. I don't believe you. If you're on Facebook and Twitter, come on over to YouTube. That's where the action is. That's where the chat is. That's where we're having fun. First time broadcasting on Twitter. I experimented with the backup channel yesterday. I was on the backup channel and this main channel. It was kind of dumb because I was getting all the chats and there was like weird interactions going on because if you were on one channel, you couldn't see what they were saying. It was very stupid. Rest in peace. Everyone sent their condolences. Some guys are not happy. We're at 59 likes now. Might as well just put John Doe. Chow says, can you do the hype train in a Ray voice? I can. I will do a Ray hype train voice. Yeah, I think a Ray voice hype train would be epic. I think you're great. Are you calling Chad a broadcaster? None of us are broadcasters. None of us. We're just a bunch of losers in this quote-unquote Dabbleverse, which apparently Carl says I'm no longer a part of. They're moving on. He's moving on. He's not going to do any more content. Like I was begging for him to do shows on me. So Carl and he thinks he's the puppeteer. He's the guy in charge. He's like, I won't talk about Chad, and he'll just go away. Nah, not going anywhere. I'm here. Carl acts like he's the leader and CEO. I know. I mean, the guy's very arrogant. He's very arrogant. Full of himself. He thinks he's running shit. I mean, this photo pretty much, it's a funny photo, but it pretty much shows who Carl, this is Carl. Like he's always running stuff. This is what Carl does. He thinks he's running it all. And I know for a fact he was upset that I call him a big nerd. There's video evidence of him saying I was cool. He was cool growing up because he played the guitar, he skateboarded, and he actually referred to himself. I was like Marty McFly, man. I was like Marty McFly. I have a skateboard. I play the guitar. So I was like Marty McFly. There's no way in hell, Carl. Clip it. There's no way in hell you were cool in high school or any time in your life. You're a dork. You're a nerd. All the way to your nerd band, the Isotopes. You're just a dork. And no one's afraid of you. And you're a copycat. You see what other people are doing and you just take it. Carl can't quit me. Hurt feelings much. Destroyed. I am fucking crush. Tony Hack. That's funny. Tony Hack. Carl and Aaron would be a good fight. No, Carl won't even touch Steel Toe. He won't. He's friends with him. He's friends with Chrissy, all the cucks. And again, I have to remind everybody once again, I don't have to. The reason why I started doing CUMIA'S CUCKS is because Carl saw a pile-on. He saw Chrissy, Frank, Anthony, and he wanted to jump on like Steel Toe. And that's what it all happened. Like I said, I counted 29 videos with my name in there for clickbait, saying some of the shittiest things you could say about somebody. So, Carl, go fuck yourself. Speaking of Carl, let's watch a clip from his fucking great show, WATP. That's another thing he lifted. WATP, like WNBC. It's just like, come up with something on your own. Anything.
Surviving the news, Phil Elmore is joining us. What's up, Phil?
Hey.
Where does he find these people? Where does Carl find the... Look at this guy. Who is this dude? Phil Elm... Carl finds these weirdos on the internet and has them on his show. Like this Andy and Chris. Like, who are they? And I got to remind everyone, I wouldn't want to hang out with any of these people in real life. They seem like when they had the DabbleCon and they had Chrissy over the house to shoot pool and all. That's a terrible hang. The fact that he doesn't cover Steel Toe makes him the joke. It's embarrassing. I mean, if WATP was like a real like thing, they would be all over that. If they really says, let's go after terrible podcasts, there's one right in your backyard, dude. You got his phone number. But you're gonna come after me. Okay. Got it, Carl. All right, now let's see what this guy that he found on the internet has to say. This Phil Elmore.
How's it going?
Guys like this make fun of me. This guy like Phil. I'm like, Phil, look in the mirror, man. I picture everybody online that talks shit on me. This is what they look like. They look like Phil Elmore. That guy. All the anonymous, all the fake profiles. This is what you all look like.
Going all right. I'm getting over a slight cold, so I apologize if my dulcet tones are slightly less dulcet.
All right, put on your masks, everyone. We might get COVID right now.
Oh, that was funny. That was really funny. Carl, that was good. That was really good. All those times you said, I'm not funny. You're right. You are. You remember when you tried to do, Carl, you remember when you tried to do Jim Florentine's joke at DabbleCom and it just fell flat? And you're like, well, Jim Florentine did it. He took one of John's jokes and did it on stage just to play to the back of the room. And then Carl did the exact same joke Jim did.
So Phil put out a couple of videos about Stuttering John. And I have to admit, I was captivated. I was watching it this past weekend, the first one. And you were breaking down all the things that are going on with Stuttering John. And I was agreeing with everything that you were saying. I thought you were spot on with your analysis. It appears that you're paying very close attention to what's going on. And you've been doing streaming for a long time on various subjects, obviously. And I think this was kind of your first foray into the Dabbleverse. Is that true?
Well, it's your fault. I discovered Uncle Rico through you. I don't remember how I found Who Are These Podcasts.
This guy shouldn't be making fun of anybody. I Am Hawk has been a member for 4 months, and we might be getting son of a bitch. All right, Ian. Hello? Oh, thank you very much. Have a good day. Have a good one. Oh, you guys are crazy. I just had a knock at my front door right when this came up. I didn't think he was really going to do it, but he did. Ian just sent me a pizza. I think that's everything I asked for. I didn't think you were really going to do it. Pepperoni, mushroom. Wait, there's no pepperoni. Banana peppers. Thanks, Ian. Son of a bitch. Perfect troll. I didn't think you were really going to do it. Son of a bitch. Ah, you're a master troll. No pepperoni. Should we get? Call and complain. I'm still gonna eat it. Don't worry. I'm still gonna eat it. Hawk skipped the pepperoni. Oh, Jesus. Except for me, Chad, even Santa has a white beard. Richard Kish, 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 Kish. Kish, 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 Kish. Ian should get his money back. I'll call and complain and get my money back. Yeah, you should. Thanks for the pizza, Ian. You fucking douche. Let's see what old guy.
Yes, but I've been a fan for a while.
Oh, cool.
And you mentioned Rico a few times, and I'm like, I should check that out. So I listened and I enjoyed it. And that sort of era.
So it's not a SWAT. What is that when someone sends a pizza to your house? What's that? Is there a name for it? Broccoli. Pizza Hut has been circling the drain for years. I like Pizza Hut. How can anyone eat pizza without pepperoni? I know. I mean, I can do it. And I will do it. It's a pizza SWAT. Hit that like button, guys. This is a fun show. We do a fun show. We do a show. We do an actual show here. Right? It's a fun show. See if I missed anything. Oh, I missed Jenna. I missed a couple of these super chats. Let's get caught up. Right, Kevin? Sunday, Jenna. Oh, I know you. Hi, Chad. The frog is showing StreamYard to someone. Can you put this super chat up? Thanks, Chad. That is Joe, the producer's better half. So he's showing StreamYard. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joe's friend. You're showing StreamYard too. Hi, Joe's lawyer. Mac, $9.99. Looking good, Shark. Nice show today. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for supporting my endeavors. Thank you for celebrating me. Yeah, boy.
God damn it,
God
Matt,
damn it,
you know
Matt.
better. God damn it, Matt, you know better.
We'll give. I got steel toe stuff. I'm working my way over there. Okay, guys. I'm working my way back to you, babe. Yeah, no crosstalk, motherfuckers. You focus on me. This guy. Hi, Chad. I'm the one learning StreamYard. Oops. It's not February. I don't know what that means. Falcons winning in London, ? Carl's wife collects old age pension. Really? I did not know that. Mason in Portland, I've mailed him a shirt before. Oh, yeah. Zumock Mania shirts, guys. I mailed them out yesterday. So the $100, let me read Mason Portland's. aka Portland Shane Gillis. Man, I just watched Shane's special on Netflix. He's fucking funny, man. It was all stuff I haven't seen him do. Don't eat that pizza all in one sitting, Chad. You don't want to look like Phil Elmore. Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to look like this guy down here. Phil Elmore. But yeah, I mailed out the $100 sponsors their shirts. If you haven't got Ken Mosca, did I mail you a shirt yet? I don't think I did. Ken, are you in here? You watching? Sometimes you're watching, sometimes you're not. $100 sponsors. Thank you so much for your contributions. Hopefully you'll stay on for next month, going into October. We got Ken Mosca, the great David Chandler, Jared Thompson, Stu John, Twinkle Ho 99, Tucker Steve, Randy P, and Jack. And Anthony. Anthony, who has his own company that he's starting up, asked me if I would get the word out. The app's coming to the store next week, but it's irely.co, and it's like a lot like Cameo. You can just message somebody for a fee, and they'll get back to you right away. Check it out. I like anybody trying something. Ken Mosca is the man. Phil Jackson, the Zen master. All right, let's get through this genius that somehow this Phil guy has captivated Carl with his John content.
Of that segment of the universe of the constellation of podcasts that orbits Stuttering John.
I got you, Ken.
Been giving me the most entertainment recently. So I do.
Ken, just text me what size and where I'm mailing it.
A couple of podcasts, and one of them is a news and commentary podcast that until recently nobody listened to, and now it's nobody plus like 50 people. And
hit that like button.
It was just my way of forcing myself to do something fun. Because I spend all of my time in this office. I write for a living, so I'm always here. So I'm like, you got to do something fun. This is sort of like work, but it's not work. So this is you having fun. And eventually I got so annoyed at everything that was happening in the Stuttering John-overse that I'm like, I have to talk about this. So I did like a special episode where I talked about that. And then more stuff happened, and I was even more annoyed. So I started talking about it more, and then people started noticing, and now I'm trapped. Like I can't stop doing Stuttering John content because there's people who are now listening specifically for that. But it's still interesting.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. Oh my God! Look at my world, Phil. Phil, that's what I do for a living. I sure hope Anthony's okay. I really do. I would have to let me in his room, and maybe I could blow him when he's sleeping. Phil, you're a great guest. I'm glad I booked you. This is great. So this was this fat piece of shit Phil make fun of Stuttering John.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and I know that the people who were listening before who just enjoyed me talking about like, oh, that Obama, he was a stinker. Like, I know that they're probably wondering when the stutter, which it fails, is he's trying to redefine hate crimes, essentially, so that John can say and do whatever.
This guy is a snooze fest. You ain't lying, sister. Wow. Phil, don't make fun of anybody. You're boring. You're boring. Don't make fun of anyone the way you look. Jesus. Can anybody get on WATP? Anybody? I guess if you're having Ray DeVito on as a regular guest, I guess so. Jesus Christ.
He wants, right. But no one can ever challenge him or question him or criticize him, or else they are by definition violating some policy. And he'll report you to the entity known as the LGBTQ, just some amorphous entity
whatever that is
around in the ether somewhere.
Like, hello, LGBTQ. He said stuff. He said stuff.
He's literally done that to Anthony Cumia, and he tried to do it to others. Yeah.
The only arena, the only venue where this would get any traction is if he's able to convince the notoriously unhelpful people at big tech, YouTube or whatever other platform. Patreon is another one. Yep. If he's able to
sign up to my Patreon,
then yes, he can get these people deplatformed.
Patreon, everybody.
I've tried to say, like on Twitter and elsewhere, if you open this door, and he did it by saying gleefully that he couldn't wait to contact Shuli's new sponsor, as he's contacted other sponsors. You open that door, you guarantee that anything you do will be targeted. It'll go both ways.
Yep. It's the old saying, what comes around goes around. And I said this about Kevin Brennan when he was celebrating Shuli network getting taken off of YouTube for 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't know why we're celebrating this. We're all on YouTube. This is not something that any of us should be celebrating.
We're on
when people
YouTube.
get their channels struck or any of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah.
So
this platform is shifting sand. It's an entire business and income built on shifting sand at low tide, and they can take it anytime they want.
Imagine Melton and Phil doing a show. Like, get to the point.
So basically what you're saying, if I could equate this to a fun fact about me, I was born club-footed, as I've mentioned, and John brings up quite often. If I were to then win a marathon, I cannot talk about how, well, they're making fun of me because I'm disabled. John might have a stutter, but he was the announcer for the Tonight Show. He was signed on Atlantic Records with a record contract. It's like, well, obviously your stutter has not led to any problems in your professional career.
Well, it goes a level beyond that, because if I say, Carl, you suck and your teeth look funny, and you go, is this because of my club foot? It's just as logical.
Oh my God!
Sorry, that's
Phil
too
sucks.
Far. Phil, you're out of here. Jesus, I didn't know he was going to make fun of my teeth.
You're blocked.
You're blocked.
We are no longer best friends.
Good-natured ribbing.
Phil calls John a cry bully. He's the definition of a cry bully. Go ahead. Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, I didn't coin that term. A cry bully is somebody who cries out as they strike you. He meets that definition to a T. He is antagonizing other people. He constantly threatens other people.
Phil is a riot.
He's always challenging everybody to fights, because clearly, if you and I disagree about anything, even whether or not you are funny or I am funny, the way we determine who is funny is by punching each other. Clearly, that would solve this issue.
Yeah, of course. Makes nothing but sense.
Right.
So I think I actually can articulate what the real end game should be for Stuttering John, because as you've pointed out many times, Phil, he hates being made fun of. He hates being the butt of the joke. It bothers him endlessly. The more he says he doesn't care, the more it proves that he cares about it. This gets to him on every single level. This bothers him every single day.
He was streaming just today, and he said something like, "You're not the one who's getting beat up every day." And I'm like, you're not being beaten up. You're being made fun of. There's a distinct difference.
And you'd think he'd be used to it.
But that's the thing. He likes to go back and forth between, I don't care, this doesn't bother me, I'm the GOAT, I'm the one that I'm the reason why this all exists, I'm obviously the best, to I'm the victim and I'm getting beat up and I need the Disabilities Act and all this kind of stuff. So the real end game in my mind is he needs to come out, be totally honest about how badly he screwed up his life, admit that he needs help. And actually, if he came out and he goes, you know what, I've been, this false bravado is not working for me. I'm obviously hurting inside. I'm drinking away my life right now. It's not.
That's another thing, Carl. Like, he thinks he's this master therapist. Like, he thinks, like, not only does he think he's the CEO, he's running shit, but he thinks he can totally evaluate somebody. I mean, he's not wrong, but it just bothers me, his arrogance.
Not going well. He doesn't say he's drinking too much. I don't care what he says, but he can just say, like, he's lost control. He's lost control of what's going on. He could be a sympathetic character that would disarm everyone immediately.
You think he would get made fun of less?
Yes, I would. I mean, if John came out and was just like, guys, I fucked up in life. I've lost everything. Yeah. I had a great gig. I had a family. I've lost everything. I'm in this shitty apartment. I have to go turn a wall unit on for air conditioning. The things aren't going well. I'd be like, well, what are we going to laugh at now? I don't know.
But he can also just go away and not read the internet and pretend it's not happening.
Interesting you say that, because that option is now gone. He got fired from his job. His only way of making an income, because the political show no one gives a fuck about, he's terrible at politics.
Yes.
So his only scenario for him is to lean into the Dabbleverse and to play along with the Dabbleverse, because he does get 300, 400 people watching his show. I'm sure, I didn't watch it today, but I'm sure there were people super chatting him and he was making money as he's doing his regular thing. Like, that's his only option now.
It's his easiest option.
He could split the difference. As has already been suggested.
I love these four fucks are just analyzing John. This Phil guy is driving me insane, because look at him. Look at this fat fuck who hasn't said one thing funny. Not one thing funny. And he's telling, John's an idiot without a diet. Eat a slice. All right. You bought it. You didn't put anything there, did you, Ian? I'll put some Silk City hot sauce on it. Silk City hot sauce. Did you put anything here, Ian? Hawk? Thanks, Ian. Leo Gunn. What's up, Leo? Hey, Ian, I'm gonna start going into my Discord that you made. I just got a text from Shuley. All right, I gotta focus. We gotta broadcast. This is serious shit. All right, we're done with Carl. Fuck him. I just heard that he was pissed I was on the BS show, and I was like, who are you? Who gives a fuck? I don't like you either. I'll go on any show I want. I don't care. It's like when that Win by 2 guy got pissed. I want to go fuck yourself. I don't know you. Who's the someone called him the budget red bar? Oh man. Chad drops more names than Stuttering John. Yeah. Ooh, Shuley. Ooh, what a name drop. Who else? Am I gonna drop Cardiff next? I mean, just big names. Big names over here. There was a big time comic that texted me earlier in the broadcast. I didn't say who it was. So suck a dick. Suck a dick. Oh man. Should we do the hype train now? Let's get out of the way. Where are we at? Where's Anna Marie? She's got a gift. Open up your gift tabs, guys. Maybe somebody will hook you up. That Win by 2 guy has a good setup, but he's boring. Yeah, he's just not a funny guy. He's just like he's doing like he's trying to do what everyone else is doing, but he does it very poorly. Like even the few things I seen him talking about me, I'm like, ouch. Ouch. Eddie If is coming after me. Oh, shit. I haven't talked to Eddie If in years. Send him the link. Send Eddie If the link. Send Eddie. I bet it was Godfrey. Blade is good. Oh, man. Let's get this hype train out of the way. I don't like to do a hype train on a full stomach, if you know what I mean. All right, hydrated. Let's get ready. Who wants to be on the hype train today, guys? You know what to do. Super chats, likes, memberships. I love how I just took the hype train from Steel Toe. It's my favorite thing I've done this year. Like when he does the let's hit the goal, he's got Hulk Hogan playing now. He doesn't know what the fuck to do because I'm the Mud Shark. I take the hype train. Hype train. Like. Woo! Oh, remember the Ray voice. Hey, hype train. All right. Leo Gunn's on the hype train. What's up, C-Man? Let's get the video hype train going. He's my buddy. He's a good guy. I like him. The video's fake. The video's fake. It's fake. Have you seen how Tripley draws over Red Bar? Yeah, Tripley doesn't like Red Bar. Ian's on it. 81 likes. Hype train. Yeah. Yeah. Ray's on the hype train. Ray. I'm a fucking idiot. Ray. Hey, everybody. I'm on the hype train. This guy likes me. That's a good guy. He's my buddy. Flip over another car, Ray. Max on the hype train. I'm going to bring Mr. T on the hype train. Fuck it. I ain't fucking around today. I'm going to bring Mr. T and some child break dancers, and we're going to watch the hype. There he is. Hype train. Alex Ortiz is on the hype train. Squashed. It was squashed. You said it was squashed. You said it was squashed on the hype train. You said it was squashed. You said it was squashed. Dr. Chow's on the hype train. Both the Janes left me. Chuck Smart. These kids love the hype train. Come on, Mr. T. I'll pity the fool. Woo! Anthony's casket's on the hype train. Rest in peace, Cumia. Woo! Woo! Hype train cucks. Yeah. Hype. You know what else is on the hype train? Hypocrisy police! Come on, Mr. T. Woo! Oh, Anna Marie's on the hype train. Rolling around in that Canadian money, baby. Anna Marie. Anna Marie. Hype train. You were the last one on the hype train, sister. All right, T. Are you going to break dance or what? All right. You were almost in there, Bird Kreischer. Bird is the word. It's the word. It's the word. Look at my Mr. T's finally starting to dance. I met Miss. Here's a name drop. Spencer K. You just missed the hype train. Woo woo. $2. Hype train. Pity the fool. So I met Mr. T's wife in Chicago. I was at the Schaumburg Improv with Godfrey years ago. And then I guess it's Mrs. T. Mrs. T and her friend came to the green room and Godfrey introduced me. And the craziest part was Mr. T FaceTimed her because Godfrey does a really good Mr. T impression. So Godfrey was doing Mr. T to Mr. T. So I kind of met Mr. T. Kind of. It's kind of cool. All right. Get the fuck out of here. No more hype train. Peace. Beat it. Yeah, he's no longer with us. This is a dedication. The show's been nothing but a dedication to the late Anthony Cumia, who's no longer with us. Gina, where were you? We needed like counts. I had to put G-Rob in charge, and she fucked it up. She couldn't figure out how many likes were there. She was giving me wrong. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Was Mr. T wife's hot? No, she was an older woman. I mean, not that older women aren't hot, but let's just say she, wasn't my type. She was very nice. Yeah, rest in peace, Cumia. I think we're doing the Predator show tonight. The Chris Hansen show. Speaking of Predators. Where are we at? So, as we know, I covered pretty intensely this week with CUMIA'S CUCKS was the steel toe, Gino, quote unquote, bromance. Even though Jim Florentine hates that word, bromance. And the Keanu thing and how creepy it is. I told you about how Aaron was supposed to have custody of the kids that weekend, but he gave it to Ashley so he can take Kiki and Gino to the football game and get hammered and get drunk on a weekday and do shots at breakfast. You know, responsible stuff if you're a father and a husband. Stuff you know, real responsible. And you could tell it was probably the best fucking weekend of April's life in years since she's gotten married. You could tell they don't go out a lot. You could tell they don't have a lot of friends, if any at all. Not much of a social life, if that was like the biggest thing ever. They drove 3 hours there and back to the airport to drop off Gino, and Kiki. April says she started bawling, like crying. They get on the broadcast the next day and she's crying, or that night, and she starts crying again. That's not normal behavior. That's not normal behavior if you just meet these people off the internet and you're crying because they're leaving. That's a child mentality right there. Crying. 97 likes. See, this is how it's done, G-Rob. You see how she does it? You see how she does it? So, you know, and it's obvious, like, you know, Aaron controls April. Aaron doesn't have any friends. Like, I got my mole saying that he you know, he's an egomaniac. You know, he doesn't really have like a good friend in his life, and she doesn't, obviously does. So now Gino and Kiki are like their best friends now, even though they're like way older and it's really creepy. They don't live in Minnesota. But Aaron, you know, he sees a backdoor in with Cumia through Gino. So he's got his brain working like, okay, I can get in through, you know, I got E-Rock on my side, I get Gino on my side, and I can, boom, next thing you know, me and Anthony are a team. So, and Gino just wants attention any way he can get it. He, like, Kevin's not giving him attention anymore. I'm kind of giving him attention. So if you tell Gino he's great, he's right, you're his best friend. So that's all Aaron's doing. So they're kind of using each other. And the week before they left for Minnesota, Gino does this live stream on his YouTube channel. Now, he always like would yell at me and Kevin because we do super chats and all that. And now he's doing it. So he's lying. He lied. He goes, you guys just sit on the internet and beg for money. Meanwhile, his best friend, that's all he does. His new best friend in Minnesota, that's all he does. But he was talking about me and Kevin begging for money on the internet. This is interesting because he announced his engagement to Keanu on his show. And watch this.
He's done terrible things to women. He has. He's done terrible things to fucking women. And I've said that to his face, and I say that on air, and fucking, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Why doesn't he sue me for slander? Oh, because I could have every single woman fucking testify in court that the guy put his hands on her in various violent ways? Oh my God, yeah. Ray will invite himself. And fucking, I will say this. Whose cute dog is that?
Stella.
Oh. Oh, Jim, you are there. See, and this is what man, I like those stickers I was supposed to get 3 years ago. Jim, I'll send you new stickers. Send me your address. I send it to John the Faggot. Chrissy Mayer, and I hope your ears were burning, Chrissy, because, you know, and I'll tell this story finally. At Chrissy's wedding, fucking Chrissy Mayer
Her
and
networking
God forgive
event?
me, Zia came up to me and they said, "You're not going to propose."
Chrissy's wedding was a networking event for all the influencers and OnlyFans weirdos she hangs out with.
At the wedding, are you? We here? I'm like, no. I said, I'm not going to propose, but I told them, I'm like, I have my mother's ring. I said, I've held on to it, since the day, she passed away. I'm like, I'm going to give her that ring and I'll let you guys know. And then Chrissy, when she hosted for the Boss on Monday, Thursday, God forgive me, it's all been a whirlwind. I showed her a picture of the ring, and Chrissy, remember, you're like, oh my God. So I knew I was playing with house money because I think Chrissy and her buddy Keanu get along pretty well and know each other pretty well. So yeah. So thank you so much. Congrats on the engagement. I think
So everyone they start to super chat Gino. Like Deadfool comes in with 100. But yeah, Gino would always get on us for collecting super chats. Like he said, it was, look at this. Vinny Cash gave him $100. Congrats. And he's getting a bunch of money. Frank's. Oh, look at Frank's super chat. He said, who would you rather be the wedding officiant? Stuttering John, Chad, or Ray DeVito? Oh, Frank, leave the comedy to the real ones. You're such a tryhard. And your dumpy wife.
I really want to, but I would like to have I've said this before. I go to church every day I possibly can, not to mass, but I stop by the church, St. Vincent's on 66th and Lex, pop in.
He really thinks he's a handsome guy.
Everything it sent me, fucking Keanu, my family, my friends, my job, everything. My cat, I do. It's a little thing called gratitude. And I actually got there late the other day and sat.
But Gino, you told me you're not a streamer. You're not a YouTube streamer. And this is what you're doing now. You lied. Look at all these people sending you money. Look at all these for your congratulating on your wedding. You should give that money back. Like Deadfool, there's $100. Congratulations, you fool. Why would you accept it, Gino? You were on me for a long time for accepting super chat money, but you're doing it. Where is Deadfool? He's probably taking care of some personal matters. Do. I don't know. Everyone's a liar. Everyone's full of shit. Oh, Deadfool is no longer with us too. Should we have I need the Gino / Ski Mask drama. Oh boy. What else do we got here? I'm a little bit of a predicament here. Uh-oh. This is all going down live. I just got a text from the Tampa Improv to work tonight. I guess the feature, something happened, but I'm already scheduled to do the Take a Seat show with Shuli and Bob. What should I do? Damn it. Oh. Does Kevin talk about you every day? I haven't watched him in weeks. I haven't really watched Kevin either. I don't know. I had to get away. I had to quit snipe watching it. I know it was just driving me crazy. I couldn't do it. Which gigs pay more? Do Take a Seat? Yeah, but I got to figure that out. He needs do Take a Seat. Do Take a Seat or try and do both. I can't. There's 2 shows. Time of the shows. Hold on. Let me pull it up. I know this isn't compelling, but I'm dealing with real life. Oh, it's Brad Williams. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I love Brad. Oh, man. He did a 3 p.m. show? Oh, something must have happened. 7 o'clock and 9:45. Do the live show. You're the Z-Man. You can do both. Go make that money. Yeah, Hawk, I want to learn how to do the Discord shit. I know you set it up. I thought G-Rob, I don't know. I know you have it. I want to get more involved, if you will. I have a pizza to eat. All right, let's just, you know what? I might have to cut it off. I got to take care of this shit right now. It's 5 o'clock. I got to make a decision. So, live show on stage. Take it. Your fan base. Get the love and you deserve. Do it. Do it. Do live shows. Never talk to Shuli again. That's pretty intense. Kind of late. Yeah, I got to figure this out. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I got to figure out. I'm going to call Shuli. I'm going to call Bob first. It'd be fun to. I haven't seen Brad Williams in a long time. So I think I'm going to go do the live show. I'll let Shuli know. We love you. Be funny. Thank you. Oh, hey, Gino's in the chat. Somebody needs attention. It's not his fan base, but you don't know about the shows. Bye, Chad. Bye, Anne-Marie. Yeah, do me a favor. Go sign up to the Patreon, everybody. Patreon.com/sitdown Zumock. You like tapping this? Just like that? Let's get out of here. I got decisions to be made. You know, I am supposed to be a comedian, so I know a lot of these guys in this universe that call themselves comics, like Gino, they don't do stand-up. That's what we learned today, right, Gino? We learned he loved tension. What did we learn? We learned that Ian Hawk sent me a pizza from Texas. We learned there was no pepperoni when I ordered pepperoni mushrooms and banana pepper, but thank you. I hope you got your money back. We learned that Cumia is no longer with us. Thoughts and prayers to the Cumia family. He will be missed. Gino and Bill Schultz are going to have to go get a job now because the boss is no longer with us. Yeah. Go make some money. Yeah. What a great day. What a great day. Shout out to Ashley LaRue, baby. Doing the Lord work like Gino's getting drunk with her ex-husband when he should be taking care of the kids. When he should be taking his kids to a football game, he takes a 54-year-old alcoholic and gets drunk on a weekday. Great husband, great dad. Ken Mosca just texted me. We learned that Ken just texted me. We learned that I didn't mail him a shirt. We learned that Gino is mad at you. He's been mad at me for 3 years. And I could give a shit because he's flying to Minnesota to hang out with a loser. Stay mad at me. Stay mad at me. It was okay for Cumia to announce the death of the Boston mayor, but it's not okay to do it in a funny manner. Yeah, they announced the death of a Boston mayor and send Gino the link. I can't. I'm signing off. We're learning, Gino. We're learning. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good weekend.